number that I was given.
Robert Kraus,
Present.
Jason Blair,
Here.
Scott Singer, Terry Kavner,
Here.
David Roberts, Mark Ham,
Here.
Glenn Lewis.
Would you guys please stand and join us for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At this time, we're going to make a presentation of Oklahoma Municipal League service pins and certificates to Ted Belling, Steve Eady, James Fagans, Carol Folsom, Todd Ham, Mark Murdoch, Todd Strickland, Scott Stutzman, Nina Thompson, and Tina Wright. If you, ladies and gentlemen, are here, if you would please come down to the podium. Mr. Eady would like to make a presentation to you. I apologize if I mispronounced your name.
Thank you.
We'll just come down to the podium area.
Let me say first off, it's a privilege to do this every year. The OML, this is an OML recognition, Oklahoma Municipal League recommend for 25 years of service. So all of these folks that we see here and the ones on the list have been with us for 25 years. And it's employees like these, valuable employees that are long-term employees who are committed to this community and to doing their job in an outstanding manner, that it's really a pleasure to recognize. So we'll start off with the list here. Ted Belling. Ted is here. Ted's a police officer. I guess you can tell by the fact that he's got a police uniform on. Ted is a lieutenant? Captain in the police department, and obviously has been with us for 25 years. We'll skip the next one on the list here. Jim Fagans. Jim is also a police officer and is a detective, I believe. Nope, lieutenant. Oh, I get them all wrong, so at least I know who they are. But thank you for your service. Carol Folsom is here. Carol is near and dear to my heart in this city. Was my administrative assistant when I first started with the city 25 years ago. And now Carol's our purchasing agent and does a great job with us for that. So thank you, Carol. Todd Ham. Todd is a fireman and does a great job. Has been a real instrumental, I think, in helping with our mapping in the fire department and making sure that our firemen know where to go whenever they get a call and which map book and which page. And has done a lot of interaction back and forth between the fire department and our GIS people to try to make sure that we're up to date on our mapping. So thank you for that. I lost my deal here, sorry. Next on our list is Mark Murdoch. Mark's not here, but Mark is also in our fire department, and we appreciate him. Todd Strickland, Deputy Chief of the Police Department. Many of you know him, but Todd does an outstanding job for us. Scott Stutzman is not here, I don't believe. Scott is a police officer. Lena Thompson is in my office, assistant to the city manager, and does a great job for me. And then Tim Wright, Major Tim Wright is not here as well, but he's in the police department and is the major over operations in the police department. So we are, again, thankful to each of you for the job you do and for the work that you've put in. Let me make sure I get the right ones here to give to you.
And while he's doing that, he skipped over his own name, so we would like to thank you for your work for the city. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Todd? Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Mark's not here. Todd, I think I gave you the wrong one. Give that to the guy to your left there. Todd Strickland is who I gave Todd to Todd Ham. Todd Ham. You always do. You couldn't make it, right? That's right. Thank you. Todd, I have to shake your hand anyway. Thank you for your service. Thank you. Carol? You need to come down there. Jim? Thank you very much for your service. Appreciate it very much. And Ted? Thank you so very much. Appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate these employees for coming out tonight to see us and accept us. Thank you.
At this time, we would like to make a presentation of certificate of recognition and appreciation to Firehouse Subs. If you guys would like to come down, Mr. Edie will hand this to you here in just 1 second. Whereas Firehouse Subs is a part of this community, a business whose support and willingness to go above and beyond has made a generous contribution to the Moore community, and whereas Firehouse Subs is to be recognized for the charitable organization, Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation, Inc., through which the donation has generously benefited our police and fire departments. And whereas Firehouse Subs is a part of the continued success and growth of our community, and through their dedication to improve public safety and continue their support of our community, Firehouse Subs has made a generous donation to the Moore Fire Department in the amount of $42,880.20 for rescue and wildland gear, and to the Moore Police Department in the amount of $21,000 for a mobile temporary command trailer received through Alicia Hughes, local franchisee with Firehouse Subs at 1301 South I-35 Service Road, Suite 104. And now, therefore, I, Vice Mayor Robert Kraus of the City of Moore, do hereby recognize Firehouse Subs and extend to them the certificate of recognition and appreciation for their interest in our community and our citizens. On behalf of the Moore City Council, we recognize their contribution to the community and urge all residents to join with me in extending our sincere appreciation and congratulations and recognize their service to the Moore community and to the positive impact Firehouse Subs has made in our city, and thank them for their generosity to the Moore community. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Let me just say first, Alicia, it's a privilege to give this to you after the mayor read this. It's an incredible thing that you did to come to the community and move your business here and be the local franchise owner of a very great place to eat. I love your meatball subs, by the way. But I shouldn't eat them. But they're terrific, and thank you for everything you've done. And then for this, to represent us to your foundation and to help us with that is so wonderful. We appreciate it very much. Thank you.
Say meatball. Thank you.
This is Ashley Evans. She's an OU student, and she's one of the first employees that we hired at Firehouse. That's Ashley Evans. She went to school local 10 years here. And this is Jim Costello, our area representative for most people consider him to stay in compliance with the firehouse regulations and whatnot. So that's chapter 7. We just want to say thank you, and I'm glad you guys applied for it and you got it.
Again, thank you guys very much for having your business here. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Item number 2 is the consent docket. A is receive and approve the minutes of the regular city council meeting held December 1st, 2014. B, consider declaring various city vehicles as surplus. C, approve and ratify claims and expenditures for FY 2014-2015 in the amount of $3,361,030.59.
Make a motion to approve?
Second.
We call the roll, please.
Jason Blair,
Yes.
Terry Kavner,
Yes.
Mark Ham,
Yes.
Robert Kraus.
Yes, item carries. Item 3, consider the appointment of Melissa Hunt to fill the unexpired term of Ward 2 Councilman Scott Singer, who has submitted his resignation from the council.
I would make a motion to approve that. I would second that.
Would you call the roll, please?
Terry Kavner,
Yes.
Mark Ham,
Yes.
Jason Blair,
Yes.
Robert Kraus.
Yes, item carries, and Mrs. Hunt is in the audience, and we want to say thank you and congratulations.
Wave your hand.
And we look forward to seeing you next time. And Mr. Singer did a great job while he was here, so we wish him the best of luck on his new career. So again, Mrs. Hunt, thank you very much for volunteering.
We'll have the item on the next city council agenda to do the official swearing in, so.
Item 4 is consider approval of fiscal year 2013-2014 consolidated annual performance and evaluation report, known as CAPER, and submit same to the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development.
Vice Mayor and Council, this is the end of the year report for the 2013-2014 program year for CDBG entitlement. With this funding, we did one major sewer rehab improvement at Regency Park. We assisted 4 public service agencies that serve the city of Moore. With this funding, we assisted approximately 1,970 low-mod individuals within the city of Moore. And there's approximately $87,000 of unspent funding within the year. We are reallocating it to this year's current project. With that, I'll be happy to answer any questions.
Just for clarification, whenever we say entitlement, that's just the nomenclature for the CDBG funds that we've been getting now for several years. So this is not the disaster recovery funds. This is about $250,000 or $300,000 that we get each year from HUD for various purposes. Oftentimes we spend this for or use it for infrastructure replacement, water line or sewer line replacements in areas that are eligible low-mod areas, as well as the public service entities. The 4 of those were
Aging Services, Moore Youth and Family provides 2 school-based counseling and juvenile counseling. Bethesda are the 4 public service agencies.
Okay, so
Some of those were organizations that help youth in our community with different types of forensic interviews or counseling services. So it's a very good thing.
Anybody else? Okay, would you, is your motion?
Make a motion to accept.
Second?
Roll, please.
Mark Ham,
Yes.
Jason Blair,
Yes.
Terry Kavner,
Yes.
Robert Kraus.
Yes, item carries. Item number 5 is consider awarding bid number 1415-004 Purchase and installation of shade structures at Buck Thomas Park softball and baseball facilities to Play Power LT Farmington in the amount of $60,920.
Vice Mayor, thank you. Vice Mayor and Council, this item is for 8 shade structures that will go at girls softball at Buck Thomas Park, and then 2 shade structures will go to boys baseball at Buck Thomas. 10 companies submitted bids. The lowest bid was Play Power LT Farmington in the amount of $60,920. Funding for these will be for the girls softball, the quarter-cent park sales tax, and half of the baseball shade will be the quarter-cent sales tax, and half will come from a donation submitted by the University of West Virginia following the May 20th tornado. With that, I'll be happy to take any questions you might have.
We done work with Vegas, or have we done work with this,
Play Power?
Play Power before?
I don't believe that we have. We checked references with cities that have used them before. New Orleans used them, Edmonds used them, they've done a really good job. The shade will be, we think will look really good and add a lot of value to the softball complex. So I don't think that we've used them before unless it, Guy, have we used you with summer playgrounds?
Yes, we just finished one in the park. Ron Brown, I don't know if you remember Ron Brown, he did it.
In Little River?
Play structure right after Veterans Park.
Okay. The playground was submitted by a different company, but they supplied the shade for it. So they weren't directly involved in the playground itself, but they just provided the shade. So indirectly we have.
Who maintains these structures once they're put in? The city or do
The city does,
Okay.
yeah. The city.
Move to approve.
Second.
Second.
Would you call the roll, please?
Jason Blair,
Yes.
Terry Kavner.
Yes.
Mark Ham,
Yes.
Robert Kraus.
Yes, item carries. At this time, we will recess the city council meeting and convene the Moore Public Works Authority meeting. Item 6 is the consent docket. A is receive and approve the minutes of the regular Moore Public Works Authority meeting held December 1st, 2014. And B is approve and ratify claims and expenditures for fiscal year 2014-2015 in the amount of $219,833.37.
Move to approve.
Second.
Will you call the roll, please?
Terry Kavner,
Yes.
Mark Ham,
Yes.
Jason Blair,
Yes.
Robert Kraus.
Yes, item carries. Item 7 is consider approval of a public officials and employment practices liability policy with Western World Insurance Company, a non-admitted carrier with an A+ superior rating, in the amount of $26,775 with Glenn Harris and Associates as agent.
Mayor and trustees, Glenn Harris and Associates has shopped the market for this type of insurance, which is the excess public officials employment practices liability. The staff recommends you approve this policy with Western World Insurance Company for $26,775, and Glenn Harris and Associates as the agent. And just for your information, this is about $15,500 less than what our current policy is. And I understand we finally got a renewal from our current company, and they went, so it would be about $17,000 less than the renewing policy. Dan Kramer's here with Glenn Harris. If anybody has any questions, he'd be glad to answer those.
Just information, I know Jason spent some time looking over that, Gary and I visited about it, so we're very comfortable with where we're at.
How the heck did we get it so much cheaper?
Well, I don't know. Sometimes some of these companies want to get a piece of the market, I guess. So I guess lowering the price is a good way to do it.
We do.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Will you call the roll, please?
Mark Ham,
Yes.
Jason Blair,
Yes.
Terry Kavner.
Yes.
Robert Kraus.
Yes, item carries. Item number 8 is consider approval of excess workers' compensation insurance policy with Safety National Casualty Company, Option A, with the Beckman Company as agent for a 2-year period.
Vice Mayor and trustees, the Beckman Company has shopped the market for our renewal. Our current retention or deductible is $500,000 for all classifications except for police and fire, which is $600,000. The staff recommends option A with Safety National Casualty Company, an A-rated company with the Beckman Company for 2 years. This option has the same retention as our current policy. This is about an 8% increase for the first year and then about a 5% on top of that for the second year. Tom Beckman with the Beckman Company is here if you have any questions of him.
Questions or comments? Motions?
Make motion to approve.
Second.
Will you call the roll, please?
Jason Blair,
Yes.
Terry Kavner,
Yes.
Mark Ham,
Yes.
Robert Kraus.
Yes, item carries. Okay, we will now recess the Moore Public Works Authority meeting and convene the Moore Risk Management meeting. Item number 9 is the consent docket. A is receive and approve the minutes of the regular Moore Risk Management meeting held December 1st, 2014. B is approve and ratify claims and expenditures for fiscal year 2014-2015 in the amount of $186,231.20.
Move to approve.
Second.
Will you call the roll, please?
Terry Kavner,
Yes.
Mark Ham,
Yes.
Jason Blair,
Yes.
Robert Kraus.
Yes, item carries. This time we will now recess the Moore Risk Management meeting and convene the Moore Economic Development Authority meeting.
Item 10 is the roll call. Would you call the roll, please?
Robert Kraus,
Present.
Jason Blair,
Here.
Scott Singer, Glenn Lewis, David Roberts, Mark Ham,
Here.
Terry Kavner.
Here. Item 11 is the consent docket. Item A, receive and approve the minutes of the regular Moore Economic Development Authority meeting held November 17, 2014.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Any other questions, comments? Would you call for the vote, please?
Robert Kraus,
Yes.
Jason Blair,
Yes.
Mark Ham,
Yes.
Terry Kavner.
Yes. Item passes. At this time, we will recess the Moore Economic Development Authority meeting and reconvene the City Council meeting.
Item 12 is new business. A is the citizens forum for items not on the agenda. I do not believe anybody signed up. Is there any citizens here that would like to speak on business? No? Okay. Item B is items for the city council and the trustees.
I'll just say that since this will be the last meeting for this year, wish everybody a very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Go out and do that last minute shopping right here in Moore. Be a good thing.
Yes. Trustees, items from the city manager.
Just one thing, that is also to wish our citizens Merry Christmas, and also to our employees, thank you for everything you've done this year, and I wish you all Merry Christmas, and also announce that we're going to close city offices on Friday the 26th after the day after Christmas for a little bit of a longer weekend for our employees. So we appreciate them, and thank you all as well for your service to our community.
Right. This item is adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
Will you call the roll, please?
Jason Blair,
Yes.
Terry Kavner.
Yes.
Mark Ham,
Yes.
Robert Kraus.
Yes, we are adjourned.